and change the building. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve. Wow, you're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own worth. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I just want it every day. Little girl, gon' got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang, hustle. Money, I've changed so much since I left school. To my head up every day. You did put my earrings for my day. You crossed my back, I'm back into a corner. Don't let me, don't tell me I did the more,
Greetings, salutations, everyone. This is Notorious, and we're gonna go ahead and do what we can. I might muscle through, but that means I'll have to do a lot of editing and maybe get some other shit done. But we're gonna try to see what we can do with it, okay? So we're gonna go and continue what we were up to with this latest mission. Legacy of the Chosen, Monstrosity. So let's go and get this thing rolling. With hired hands to hell, we once again made our way to the ancient ruins. Looking back, I should have known that we were in for what we were in for. I returned to the ruins with the old man accompanying me by the cadre of mercenaries I had hired with the gold from our lap of the abandoned qualifier's base. Working together, we cleared the rubble and made our way deeper into the ruins. I could feel the actual fissure getting closer than the further we went. Found it! Everyone grab a load and bring it out! Remember, we're splitting this. No sneaking off with coin in your pocket. The old man set about organizing the mercenaries as they transported the contents of the treasures rolled outside. This was my chance. While they were busy, I can go deal with the actual fissure. I snuck out, and after a few minutes of searching, I found it floating in the air above the large altar. I didn't sense anything alive, but the room was littered with corpses of the dead monsters that all seemed strangely withered. Just what had happened. I had a bad feeling about this, but as I approached the astral fissure, as I stretched my hand out towards the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me from either side. My mind had heard the voice from my dreams. The two swords appeared, with a symbol of power. Which would I choose? It's been a while, right guys? Where have we not reached for that gold sword? We all know the gold sword's bad. How much did it drop us? Then the astral fissure vanished. If this makes me get the bad ending, I will find me an astral fissure and I will murk the shit out of everybody. But I've done so much good, I shouldn't. As I reached for it, I heard a thunderous wave. The ground shook in the distance. I could hear menaced mercenaries begin to scream. I rushed back to find a monster standing in the crater of the treasure vault. The corpses of my mercenary companions had been brutally ripped apart and scattered about the room. The beast roared and took a deep, long breath as its strange, pale blue eyes rose from the corpses and seemed to be a gaping maw. After a few moments, the lights faded and the creature turned its glare to me. Stars. Nemesis, is that you?
We've rescued the new salted caramel Butterfinger. Grab your own because no one lays a finger on my Butterfinger, ever.
Just for Men gives you your strongest, fullest, thickest looking beard.
Turn it
You can't have a good starting match. Can you, Isaac? Fuck no. It's offensive. You can't have a good starting match. Gosh, can't have a good fight. Somehow I managed to stagger the great beast, but I had no chance of slaying it. While I desperately tried to think about what I could do, I heard a voice shout from behind me. "Over here, this way!" A crack opened in what had been a smooth, solid wall. The old man stuck his head out and frantically beckoned me in. I slid into the hidden room, and the man quickly sealed the entrance behind him. A second later, a great shoulder shook the ground as the beast threw himself at the wall. "You're alive!" I ran in this side of the room trying to get away from that thing. And what do you know? I found myself a secret passage. I was hiding here thinking about what to do when I saw you. The old man held aloft a light emulated from a hidden chamber and saw a stack of books hastily scribed, notes scattered everywhere. Among the pictures thick stack, I found what appeared to be a second half of a report I had read previously. Perhaps this was Aelzel's secret study. "Hey, we found a way out. Come on, we gotta run. This place is about to fall apart and there's a giant monster in here." I grabbed a stack of papers and ran after the old man. From behind, I could hear the sound of the walls collapsing under the beast's blows. In terror, I ran through the darkness, not daring to look back. Minutes later, we burst out of what appeared to be a secret entrance hidden behind a rock near the ruins. Luckily, it seemed the monster hadn't followed. Oh, fuck. Oh, my. Now that was a terrible day. Sorry, mercenaries. Rest in peace. Don't coin it, y'all. At least now we know why that place was abandoned. Who want to go there with that monster looking about? Then again, that's why the treasure was still there. The old man had slumped against a rock to catch his breath. Before long, he brushed the sand off his clothes and stood up. "Well, you didn't manage to grab it. No, you didn't manage to grab anything valuable, right? Here, take this. It's half of our findings." It seemed the old man had grabbed a little bit of treasure on his way out, and generously he offered me half. Good peoples! It's not much, but it should be enough to pay back everyone that has been hounding me. I only made it this far because of you, kid. Thanks. Now come on, let's head back to town. I hope you don't mind sticking with me until then. I already went through shit. We're good. We're good, old dude. Congratulations.
Your soul
You
surges in your
live.
body.
White elixir. and expedition. Yes. Alright, let us see where we can go now. Taking on the World Knights of Wolford. No. No, let's do some story and then I think Athens is. During my travels, I stopped by a small roadside settlement. I was enjoying my breakfast at the inn when the owner and visitor travels struck up conversation. By the way, have you heard? It said it is an area run by Vercillion, the legendary merchant of death. Of course I've heard. Anyone who's old enough to know about Vercillion as a house of Berg long ago used to control this entire area. So it's true then? The traveler sitting next to me leaned forward. It's also true Vercillion has a treasure deep into the nearby island, here protected by a creepy guardian that no one's ever defeated. You believe in everything you hear. The Berg family lost their fortune during the war. Whatever is left is sold to rival merchants at a fraction of its worth. The only people who believe in some hidden golden treasure is the gullible outsiders. I am a gullible outsider. Man, he has no sense for adventure. Ain't I right, sister? Perhaps looking for the benediction, the cold reception he received from his owner, the traveler turned to me. Hey, what do you think about the treasure? Hey, treasure's meant to exist. People, there's always partial truth to all rumors. The traveler stared at me as if making some sort of calculations. You look pretty capable, alright, it settles then. I'll cover your tab here, take this too, consider it the first half of your payment, right then, let's go. The traveler paid his tab, then slid me some money before promptly leaving the inn. I didn't know what he was about, but I wasn't about to just take his money and leave. I headed out in the inn to follow the man. It's like, sure, why not? Sounds entertaining and fun enough. Let's do this. During my time in the settlement, I met a traveler searching for Vernci's hidden treasure. He had some interesting information, and he was a really funny storyteller. As we walked, the traveler told me he had definitely proof the existence of Vernci's hidden treasure, and that he was in the inn looking for a bodyguard to deal with the treasure's guardian. The story of the money pit, the underground vault where Vercilion's treasure is hidden, was well known amongst thieves and bandits. On top of that, my brother actually found the treasure. This letter's proof of that. In the letter, his brother said that after he found the island where the money pit was located, he took some treasure and hid it in the mountains at the east. That's the last I heard of my brother. He was a greedy good-for-nothing. He probably snuck back into the money pit and was done in by the guardian there. Ah, there it is. There was a thin crevice overshadowed by a boulder that matched the drawing in the letter inside. It was a small recess with a bindle wrapped in a worn-out cloth. When the traveler took out the bindle and unraveled it, several jewels larger and more radiant than any I'd ever seen came rolling out. Whoa, as long as I've got these, I can live for life of. Good. Suddenly the smile, still fresh on his face of the traveler, fell flat on the jewels. From the massive splurt of blood erupted from his neck, it was obvious he was fucking dead as shit. Behind him stood a strange-looking man holding unusual weapons in each hand. Although you just live forever.
Battle 1. Fight!
The song better? Oh,
Fight!
oh, I'm dumb. I thought it was more than. Oh, fuck. I don't want to lose just like you not fuck that song up. I really wanted that. Yeah, I'm like, I paused. I think I really want to fight. Fuck. This fistball do not tell him.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ah! Fucking Christ! Oh, this is gonna fucking suck! Are you sure Bodo's not the one dancing this song? now.
When emergency strikes, first responders rely on police technology. That's why T-Mobile built
Stop it!
priority America.
How very boring.
I'm sorry.
Final battle. Fight!
Can I just replay the song because it works so well? It's the same song, I know, but I just want to play the song over.
Idiot. Watch and learn.
Stop!
How very boring. Accept it.
I'm sorry.
KO! The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. Battle
Fucking
one.
God.
Fight!
I'm having fun with this fight. I'm sorry, guys. I am.
Fight! Battle two. Fight! KO!
I'm sorry.
Final battle. Fight!
1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles.
I really just want to start this fucking ass song over. I really do. Shit. And I think I'm dead. Oh, I barely got that block off. Night!
How very boring. Accept it.
KO.
I don't care. I lost twice. Each one. Just when I thought I defeated him, the man still contorted. His grotesque pose began to slide toward me with surprising speed. With little time to react, I kicked him into the rocky crevice where the treasure had been. It's like, bitch! And sprinted down the mountain without looking back. He was the guard of the money pit. I only hoped that he didn't run into him again. Excuse myself.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy watching those fights. Those fights were amazing. I think this is 7. No, yeah. First one was 6. Was the ball pig? Sure, I think this is 7. Oh man, I don't care if I lost like 3 times. I was having a fucking blast with those fights. Okay. And exploration, yes. What is all the way down there? Well, let's go ahead and... Traveling by yourself is a lonely thing, and I miss having good company. The road was long, but eventually I arrived at a town that had seen better days. Following the instructions I had been given, I made my way to the outskirts of the town and stood there holding an incense burner. Soon an agent of our organization appeared and guided me to one of the organization's hideouts. Rhea, we were expecting you. It's been a while. Dylan and Natalia were waiting for me. Apparently, Alvo had been keeping close tabs on my movements, and they had known that I was coming when I told them what I was doing about this black demon. Dylan fell silent for some time. Naturally, we've been searching for gold, but to no avail. Additionally, it has been difficult to continue our search. Even our organization has fractures at these times. Girl has been judged to be an outsider, but we are divided whether we must deal with it. Evo does not compromise regarding outsiders. However, Girl served us well for many years, and his contributions in the fight against Oswald have made him a hero. Many of us believe it is still too soon to pass judgment on him, and so our investigations have stalled while we bickered on what to do. And besides, we don't even know if he's still alive. I asked them what they thought about the rumor I heard. Well, we heard those rumors as well. However, we don't know if it is indeed an outsider, and have yet organized an investigation. And we have no reason to believe that this black demon is gone either. However, if you're willing to help us out with that little task, then we can mobilize some of our agents and gather information in return. I had no problem helping them, but I needed to know what that entailed. There are the astral fissures. Not all have been dealt with, We are working on a way to take care of them ourselves, but you are the most efficient way that we have known of. Even our number, even as ever our numbers are few, we know you no longer require the power of the fissures, but if you aid us, we will aid you in return. After some thought, I agreed to help. Then it's settled. I shall tell you the location of an astral fissure. You can handle it yourself, I presume. I gave a small nod, and Dylan told me the information I needed. Well, you all just popped me up here, so cool. Sure. With the information Dylan had given me in hand, I made my way to a newly discovered astral fissure. Zazamel told me I still had the power to absorb them, and it was time I wanted to see if he was right. I already know he was right because I went ahead and did this earlier, but sure, we'll go with that. The astral fissure was where Dylan said it would be. Unlike Yuanga, there was Yuanguan. Yanguan. The area was relatively unaffected, which was somewhat a relief. As I approached the astral fissure carefully, and the berserker appeared. Risk my honor for victory.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
Fallen must face death. With the berserker defeated, I walked over to the astral fissure. As I stretched my hand towards the astral fissure, two forces tugged at me from the other side. My mind heard a voice from my dreams as the two swords appeared with a simpler power. Which would I choose? Soon the astral fissure vanished. I felt an enormous surge of power flow into me, a power even stronger than what I had felt before. Perhaps it was because my condition with the sword was slumbering within the astral fissure had grown in strength. Whatever the case, it seemed to still possess the ability to absorb the fissures. I knew that it was time to report back to Dylan.
Your soul surges in your body.
Are you way up here? Okay, cool. You're done? You've done well. Avel thanks you, as so do I. Once again, I found myself at the Aswell organization's base, meeting with Dylan and Natalie. Unfortunately, the investigation in Sun Grove's whereabouts are proceeding slowly. However, I read several reports that what may be the Black Demon Avel agents in a number of different locations have heard rumors while gathering information on the outsiders. Our agents' reports contain information on where it was sighted, who attacked and when, and so on. Alas, we can draw no clear conclusion yet. Worse, these reports raise more questions than answers. With so many sightings spread out over such a large area, it's difficult to imagine that they all correspond to the same entity. In other words, there was a good chance that these leads and red herrings that won't lead me to Go or the Black Demon. Do you still plan to pursue this demon? I nodded. Dylan's responded with a deep sigh. Rhea, please find Sergo. My ask is not as part of the organization, but a request for me personally. I asked him what the plan was once Grow or the Black Demon was found. If he is found and has lost himself to evil, then the only one with power enough to stop him is you. So go tell me how to fight, but more than that, I owe him my life. It saddens me to say that there are many in Avo who have lost sight of this true purpose, blinded by their lust for power and squabbling for personal gain. But so grows loyalty and purpose never wavered. Avo needs him now more than ever. Furthermore, he believed in you, is that not so? I gave a small nod. Stop by soon. In the meantime, we'll do our best to gather accurate information. Dylan and Nadia bid farewell and I left Avel base behind. No, no, not with that. Not with that. Fucking Christ. Ugh, fucking Christ, I don't know. I think I'll do this one personally because I'm sorry guys, that I've done it before. It's a matter of the weapon they give you. If I get a good weapon, then I can probably do it. I don't want to do it. Nope, 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 not doing it. Nope. Fucking Christ. Oh yes, well no. Thank you, dice. I'll do this on my own time, guys. I'll do this one on my own time, cause. But we want to see it. Together, Luciette and I carried the tribute to the altar for the Hidden Village clan, but when we arrived, we encountered a little problem. A narrow path of light wound through the darkness of the woods. We respected the will of the Hidden Village clan, taking care not to cause any harm to the plants, and tying back trees to create something a little more of a game trail. Still, the most direct route was the closest to the large city, had always been blocked by the forest, and though permission was required to travel the road, this opening gave us a settlement new life. I'm sorry you were the only hired to guard me, but I've made you a porter too. Luciette was very apologetic, but she was simply too clumsy to be trusted with carrying anything. When we arrived at the altar, Omid came out to meet us. We brought this month's tribute. Ah, you two again. But who are you, the fellows behind you? You spotted us! What? You were being followed? A group of armed men stepped out of the brush. Luciette seemed genuinely alarmed, but their skill at stalking was crude to anyone with a bit of experience. We'll take that tribute. We know you're delivering treasure to the Hidden Village. A treasure? Well, I can't deny we think of it as such. Shut up and hand it over. Try to take it from me. I could not allow members of the Hidden Village clan to come to harm, so I stepped between Omid and brigands.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up, we've got Shake video masks.
I don't know if I can...
Fight!
I thought there were more than that. But he's already dead. Luciette sighed as she watched the would-be thieves run away. Maybe I should tell everyone that the tribute is sugar? It's quite cheap. Like, maybe I should tell them, hey, this shit ain't that cool? I thought there were more than that. Yeah, she thanks the imports from the New World. So if they were, they might come after it? I am uncertain the clan storytellers say that the outsiders believe whatever they wish to believe. But people like entering the forest has caused problems for you. I was wrong about this. Do not worry, in fact, I brought you a gift. These seeds are rich in oil. They can be used for food or fuel. They do not grow well outside the forest, but if you can manage to cultivate them, you may find a high price. I've never seen seeds like this. My deepest thanks, Sir Omid. It is merely a token of thanks for your tribute and understanding. As I watched Lucia speak of Omid, her hand tightly gripped the seeds. I prayed that this symbol of friendship would help the town prosper. Lucia had planned for how to keep the deal she made with the Hidden Village clan, but it had become a dangerous one. Though she knew I was there to watch her back, Lucia wore a more tense expression as we hurried along the familiar forest path. Only it appeared as soon as we arrived at the altar. Forgive me, Sir Owen, they followed us again, but I know how to keep them from. Omer gestured her to be quiet, and we heard the sound of many feet snapping twigs behind us. I'm aware you made more noise than usual to attract the attention, and the sack that is carrying the tribute looks rather heavier than usual. Is that on purpose, right? They've been after it this entire time. I told everyone there was nothing valuable, but they didn't believe me. Then we will have to make sure they fully understand once and for all. The sounds grew louder as a group of men came out of the forest. There are Owen, someone from the Hidden Village is here with them. Give us that sack. I will not be gentle with you this time. Oh my eye. As we were dragging the unconscious bandits away from the altar, Arne looked up with a start. I heard something over there. There were others? They're heading towards the village. Hurry! We followed on and quickly ran. A group of rough-looking men swaggered through the woods. Lost sight of him. Ah, we found you! This is perfect. We can grab them and make them tell us what hidden village is. We'll win! Curses, there's a lot of them. Rhea, take Luciat and run. We can't leave you. We ain't letting them go anywhere. Just then, a volley of arrows suddenly rained down at the bandits' feet. What's going on? What's your force fails? How have we not seen this coming? Leave. Do not harm our guest. The voice rang out from the trees. But why? Another, even greater volley of arrows was only response. Crap! We're sitting ducks! We gotta get out of here! Remember this, to those who raise their hands against our friends will be cursed. After the cry of the ruffians faded into the foliage, Luciat sank like a marionette whose strings have been cut. You helped us. Opening ourselves to the outside world brings danger. We understood this when we accepted your offer. The elders still refuse to deal with outsiders. However, they tolerate our exchange with humans. That is all due to your efforts, friend. Thank you so much. Our rescuers from the hidden view of the village. I'm gonna keep saying village. Hidden village. Village. The hidden village. Left without showing themselves. However, it seemed that Luciat's efforts and altruisms had made an impact on the people of the hidden village. The forest path would likely see more feet in the future. Yay, we made a difference. We made a better place. Something is in my eyeball. I really hate it because it makes me cry in pain. Excuse myself. Okay, well, I think we're going to end it there. Let's hear this last part of the story, and then I'm going to do some stuff. And if I'm in the mood, I'll probably see if we can end it, because I don't know if there's how many more things there are to this. So let's. Information from our organization had hardly been enlightening, but I would surely have been more in the dark if I hadn't acted alone. And with that, I began my search for the Black Demon. Okay. Think that'll be it and everything. So this was Notorious. I'm out. Deuces.
Let's get it on. You don't give a what. We don't give a what. Get it on the floor. 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 You don't want